Welcome to People, Power, and Politics. Hard talk, riveting interviews, community updates, in-depth analysis. That's People, Power, and Politics. We tell it to you as it is. No holds barred. You are the people, you have the power. We bring you the politics. To listen to our show, be a guest, or to advertise, visit www.pppradio.nyc. That's www.pppradio.nyc.
A very warm welcome to everyone. We are joined by a very, very special guest, Reverend Kim Council, who is the Deputy Brooklyn Borough President. Welcome. So good to have you here with us.
Thank you so much. I'm glad to be here too today.
Our pleasure. So congratulations on your new position.
Thank you.
And if you could just tell us, who is Kim Council?
Ooh, where do I start? Kim is a mom. I have two young adult children at home. I'm also assistant pastor of Greater Mount Pleasant Baptist Church with the senior pastor is Reverend Dr. Randy Lee Ware. I'm a daughter, an older sister, a former law librarian. I worked at a law firm for about 25 years, but somebody who really, really, really cares about community and is excited to start this new position.
Talking about starting this new position, you were a candidate in the borough president's race, and now you're the deputy. Let's talk about your relationship with the borough president, Antonio Ronasso.
The BP and I go way back, as a matter of fact. In 2012, we were Congresswoman Nydia Velasquez's endorsed candidates, and we were running for city council together. At the time, I joke with Antonio because he was trying to steal all of Congresswoman's time. They were spending so much time together that I offered to marry them. But we ran together, we did press conferences together, and we had an opportunity to get to know each other. And I had an opportunity to kind of really understand Antonio, his voice and his passion for the people. He won, and I came in second place, so I went right back to my law firm.
Okay, so talking about his vision and his passion, how do you think your experience aligns with his vision for Brooklyn?
You know, I think Antonio and I have a shared vision. I think we are very much aligned. The things that are important to him are important to me. We both care about community safety. We both care about the environment. We care about our families, and we care about Brooklyn. And so I'm really excited to join with the BP to help to further and advance his vision in sections of Brooklyn that may not be aware of some of the initiatives and some of the things that he's been working on.
Okay, and you want to talk about some of those initiatives that you're going to be highlighting, focusing on?
Well, one of the things that we talked about and that I've been very, very passionate about is affordable housing. I remember he and I had a conversation right after the BP race. We were talking about the faith-based community and how they're an untapped resource in that area, and how so many of them are interested in getting into affordable housing. They have spaces that could be developed. They own parking lots that could be developed. They have air rights, but because they don't have capacity or they don't have a lot of knowledge about that space, we were trying to figure out a way that we could marry the need with the desire to do. And so a piece of that was, education and connecting them to organizations that could help them, to reach capacity, to understand the process, to build the capacity to do so, and to educate them on what they needed to do. But also because I had worked in that area as secretary of the board of directors for the Berean Community Family Life Center and executive director of the Berean Community Family Life Center, and as president of Brooklyn Housing Development Corporation, had worked in the area part-time building affordable housing in sections of Brooklyn with faith-based communities. We thought that I could work as a bridge in order to connect the faith-based community to some of the things that he was working on. And there's so many different areas, the maternal mortality piece, the mental health piece, just so many different initiatives that the BP is working on. And I love the fact that he has a comprehensive plan for Brooklyn, and we haven't seen that in a very long time.
Okay, so talking about his comprehensive plan for Brooklyn, what are some of your expected responsibilities? I know you spoke about some initiatives, but any other special focus or responsibilities as Deputy Brooklyn Borough President?
Well, I mean, the first thing that I will be is a surrogate for the BP. I mean, we have 2.6 million residents with 2.6 million issues, and so there's no way that he can go to all of the meetings and events and meet everybody. So where he can't go, I'll be a surrogate. But also the faith-based community is one that I'm very comfortable with as a minister, and so I'll work on projects specific to the faith-based community, but also projects around economic development, projects around just connecting communities that need resources to those resources. And again, like I said, I see us as bridging the gap between the things that people need and the resources that the borough hall can connect them to.
Okay, so as a faith-based leader, how do you balance your faith and the work in your community? Do you find any challenges or?
No, absolutely none. I think my faith informs and it pushes me to work as hard as I do, to try to figure out what my purpose is, and then to pour out everything that has been poured into me. I think that, when we really study the Word of God and we understand, as a Christian, you look at the ministry of Jesus as a Christian, right? And he came to liberate those who were in bondage, to set people free. And the way that he went about doing the things that he was doing, he wasn't necessarily a part of the establishment. He was not somebody that was popular, but he was determined to reach and touch as many people as he possibly could. So I think that, that's one of the things that drives me, to be able to help everybody in any way that I can.
All right. So you see your faith as a positive attribute, and it's going to be a positive influence in your work and the community.
Definitely. Most definitely.
All right. Thank you. So you are Brooklyn's Deputy Borough President. What is your pledge? What is your promise to the community?
I promise to do my very best. I promise to work very hard with the borough president and to respect the fact that he is the borough president and I am his deputy. And so, his vision, he casts the vision, and then we do the work to try to make it happen. So, my promise is to do my very best in this position for as long as I am allowed to serve.
All right. So thank you so much, Reverend Kim Council, our Deputy Brooklyn Borough President. It was such a pleasure speaking with you, and we look forward to having you back here again.
Thank you so much. I appreciate all that you do and the community that you serve.
You're very welcome. God bless you too.
People, power, and politics. Hard talk, riveting interviews, community updates, in-depth analysis. That's people, power, and politics. We tell it to you as it is. No holds barred. You are the people. You have the power. We bring you the politics. To listen to our show, be a guest, or to advertise, visit www.pppradio.nyc. That's www.pppradio.nyc.